Now to Perth's miracle baby. After years of trying to fall pregnant, John and Kate Delaney turned to an egg donor in a last-ditch attempt to realise their dream of parenthood. Then, defying doctors' predictions and against all odds, the couple fell pregnant without any help at all. Graham Butler has more.
She's a little miracle baby. Yeah, that's the only way we can really describe it.
She's my little angel, my precious little girl.
You'd have to go a long way to find happier parents than John and Kate Delaney. Pushing their daughter Mary Jane along in her pram is a road the couple feared they'd never walk.
After the journey and everything that we went through, to be sitting here with her today, for us, it's nothing short of a miracle.
John and Kate had been trying to have a baby for years. They had turned to IVF in the hope they would fall pregnant. It was physically and emotionally draining.
8 years of trying, 5 years of IVF, 15 IVF cycles, and to lose 6 babies. And yeah, it's just been very tough. You know, every time we thought this is it, it's going to happen, and then to lose the baby, yeah, it's pretty shattering.
To me, it felt like a bit of a failure, not being able to have the child.
In a last-ditch attempt, the couple decided to appeal for help.
And we said, well, maybe we can find an egg donor. So then the discussion was, how do you find an egg donor? And the only thing that we could come up with was put an ad in the newspaper.
The response was overwhelming. They eventually chose a Perth mother who had offered to donate an egg.
John and Kate Delaney say they just clicked with 27-year-old Mandy Ossington.
Every time we look at the baby, we will give thanks that Mandy, came forward.
And the world.
We had searched for an egg donor, and we were starting our counselling process, and in the time that it takes to go through the counselling process, which is 3 months, we decided to have another go at IVF. So I'd started all the drugs for that, I went for a blood test, and they told me I was pregnant.
It was nothing short of a miracle. The egg donor was no longer required.
We were very shocked. It was the last thing we ever expected to hear.
I was just a nervous wreck, basically. I was scared. And up until when we went to the hospital, and then just was so quick.
At 2:06 p.m, a healthy baby girl was born, weighing in at 2.4 kilograms. Mary Jane was 44 centimetres long. But there was no measuring what this child meant to John and Kate.
I fell in love with her straight away. Couldn't believe it.
Mary Jane's arrival is such a miracle because Kate has polycystic ovarian syndrome combined with a condition called chromosomal translocation. Put simply, it means her chances of conceiving naturally were almost none.
We were told with the polycystic ovaries and the translocation, the chances of her being here were less than 0.2%.
You'd have better chances of winning lotto.
Absolutely, but lotto wouldn't feel as good. Lotto wouldn't mean as much as this little girl does to us.
For more, see this week's New Idea.